My homies, I'm in Hartford today. I actually am going back soon. Today's Monday, March 11th. And the reason why this is important is because today I am officially, well, not officially, because I know I have a swearing-in ceremony, but today I am technically considered a citizen because I just passed my citizenship exam. That's the building it happened in. First of all, what I did was I called my parents because I know how big of a deal it is for them. But right after that, what I did was pull out the camera. I pulled out the camera because I need to share this with all of you, and also remember, because I want everyone to know I got here in 1999. I was 5 years old, little boy Prerak, didn't know anything that was going on. And 1999 to like 2006-ish, we were moving around all over the country in the US, like from job to job. From job to job, we were just going everywhere. We went from California to Maryland to New York, like we were everywhere. And then finally settled down in California, but didn't get my green card until 2013, which is 15 years in. So to tell you, it's been a crazy journey to not have my green card for 15 years. And on top of that, to see people who came here after me get it like really fast. And I think part of it was just we came during a very, very tension-heavy time during the U.S. We came around 1999, which is close to 2001. So we got filed in a very, very slow process. So 1999, and then 2019 marks 20 years. And it's 20 years now that I've officially gone through everything and I'm actually technically a citizen. So it just goes to show you the amount it can take sometimes to accomplish these crazy, crazy feats. So I couldn't actually finish vlogging outside because it was just so windy. But the point being, my green card for a lot of my life has always defined me because I, for the longest time, could not apply to scholarships. I was not a citizen. I always felt alienated from a lot of the conversations my friends were having. And for most of my life, 15 years, right? 15 years, I literally just felt so out of it. Like everyone else who was born here was automatically a citizen. Everyone else who applied to college didn't even have to worry. All they had to check off was like that citizen box. Whereas I had to check off multiple other boxes and be like, what's going on here? And then even when I got into Berkeley, they were like, dude, you're an international student. Like you don't have a green card and you also are not a permanent resident and you're also not a citizen. And I was like, no, I've been living here for a while, and I had to like sit down with each and every one of them and actually explain to them like, no, I am not, an international student. And it just took so much time. But I actually am so happy to have had that footage from this morning to share with you guys, because that is something that did happen. I'm so happy. I passed the test. I'm officially a citizen. And it's just a small moment from me to share to you guys. And I guess if there's one thing I take away from it, which is not always important to take things away from whatever happens in life, but I always like to at least take one or two tokens. And in this case, it's just really nice to know that, 20 years is what this took. And the crazy part was people came to the US after me, significantly after me, and got their green cards way before. And it's just goes to show that everyone has their own path. You stay in your own lane and you work at it. And specifically in our case, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people, not just in this citizenship thing, but just in normal life. And I'm just really happy that at the end of the day, what I realized after those 20 years was we just had to stay in our lane. We just had to realize like, this is our situation. We have to deal with it. Seeing what everyone else is going through might be nice and might be helpful, but at the end of the day, everyone's situation is unique. And when your time will come, your time will come. And have a bit of faith that it will happen. And I felt like today it was a little anticlimactic because of course I expected to get it today. The test wasn't that difficult, but it was also a moment that I feel like I needed to reflect on for me to fully understand the nature of what had happened. And so I definitely think I will be looking back on this video in the future. And I also think that this is a big momentous day for me and my family, because as I said, 20 years is a long time, especially with 15 of those years. I remember literally going home on some days where I'd be like, just scared. Like if my dad lost his job, like we're going back to India. Like there's not much else we could be doing. We don't have any real right or any reason to even stay. I remember just being scared out of my mind because my life was built here. Every one of my friends was here. And on other days where, like when Berkeley charges me $60,000 saying like, oh, you're an international student, you really have to pay international tuition. And I have a mini freak out because I'm like, I'm not, and I don't want to pay $60,000 a year for my in-state university. And it's moments like that where I was just like, ugh. But it was also moments like that, looking back now, that I'm not so much thankful I had, but I think were good character developing moments. Definitely encouraged me to stay in my lane. And, you know, everyone's time comes when everyone's time comes, and there's really no point in comparing. I mean, it's good to compare. You can learn from each other. But I think at the end of the day, when I compared myself to everyone else, even in my own family who was getting their green card way before me, I was just feeling crappier and crappier about myself. And then I was just like, you know what, screw it. Like, what's going to happen is going to happen. I'm going to stay in my lane, focus what I got to do. You know, if I want to be a doctor, this is what I got to do. If I got to do this, just focus on it. And the puzzle pieces just kind of fell into place. And today was that last puzzle piece. I'm officially a citizen. I can apply to scholarships. I can finally vote, which is crazy to say. But yeah, I just wanted to share that all with you guys because, as I said, my parents were the first ones I called, and then I was like, I just have to share this with the community online. So thank you guys for being there, and I promise another video going up soon. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys have had issues like this, if you have trouble with things outside of school that always impact your life, because this was a big one for me. So would love to hear from y'all, and like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I just responded to all my DMs yesterday, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.